2021 promises to be one heck of a year for K-drama fans, for some of the biggest names in the industry are coming back with new projects this year. And today we're going to take a look at the upcoming K-dramas this February. It will be one amazing month with some of the biggest blockbuster releases of the year planned to drop in February of 2021. The drama will be made of 8 episodes and centers around 4 female leads who are at a turning point in their lives when it comes to love, dating, and their values. The main cast includes Kim Bora, Ryo Hwa-young, Park Jin-hee, and more. It will be airing on MBC and Wave V and will air on February 1st. This is probably one of the biggest blockbuster releases of this month, and it tells the story of a man named Ji-woo, played by Kim Rae-won. He has a special power and a secret, but he doesn't know who he really is. He is chased by unknown people while he attempts to find answers. There is a woman named Go-reum, a detective whose parents disappeared when she was only a young child. She wants to find the truth about their disappearance, and she meets Ji-woo. Her life changes forever after meeting him. The main cast includes Kim Rae-won, Lee Da-hee, Kim Sung-woo, and many more. It will be airing on TVN and will also air its first episode on February 1st. Considered one of the most anticipated releases of this year, it centers around the love story between the male and female lead, who are characters in a classic Goguryeo folktale. Pyongyang, also known as Yoon Ga-jin, is an ambitious woman who dreams of becoming the first female to lead her town. She uses On-dal's feelings for her to achieve her goals. The main cast includes Kim So-hyun, Jisoo, Lee Ji-hoon, Cho Yoo-ha, and many more. It will be airing on KBS and will air its first episode on February 15. Many fans are super curious about the pairing between Jisoo and Kim So-hyun. It tells the story of Ban Hani, which is played by Cho Kang-hee. She is a 37-year-old single woman who holds a temporary position at work, which makes her nervous that she might get fired. She is timid. One day, the 17-year-old version of herself shows up to her. She is totally different from her. She is bright and optimistic. The cast includes Choi Kang-hee, Eun Moon-suk, Kim Yoo-mi, and Kim Yong-kwang, and it will also air on KBS. The first episode will be broadcasted on February 17. Another huge blockbuster K-drama that many fans around the world are looking forward to see. It is a fantasy mystery drama and a time travel story between a genius engineer named Han Tae-sol, which is played by Choi Sung-woo, and his savior from the future, Kang Seo-hae, which is played by Park Shin-hye. The main cast includes Choi Sung-woo, Park Shin-hye, Sang Dong-il, Tae In-hoo, Lee Jae-won, and many more. It will be broadcasted on JTBC for its 10th anniversary special and will air its first episode on February 17. It is also worthy to note that this drama began filming in May of 2020 and finished filming at the end of the year, so this will be a pre-produced drama. The upcoming K-drama is about a detective named Lee Dong-sik, played by Shin Hye, who used to be K-pop but now works at the Manyang police substation in a small city and does the most boring job there. His life is quiet. One day, a new detective called Han Joo-won, played by Yoo Jung-gu, is transferred to the same police substation. He is assigned to work as Lee Dong-sik's boss and also partner. He is an elite detective from prestigious background. His father has a good chance of becoming the next chief at the National Police Agency, but he also has a secret. Then, a serial murder case shocks the small city and is similar to something that occurred 20 years ago and was the reason why Lee Dong-sik changed. The two decide to team up with each other to catch the killer. The main cast includes Shin Hye-kyung, Yoo Jung-gu, Choi Dae-hoon, Choi Sang-eun, and many more. It will be broadcasted on JTBC and will air its first episode on February 19. One of the most anticipated releases of February 2021 is probably Penthouse Season 2, which is a continuation of Penthouse the first season, which aired on SBS. It follows the elite living at the luxury penthouse apartments with 100 floors. It will be a continuation of the first season that was a massive success. The exact plotline is not known yet, but it will be a follow-up to what happened in the first season. The main cast includes Lee Ji-a, Kim So-yeon, Eugene, Ki-jun, Kim Yong-dae, and many more. It will air its first episode on February 19. The K-drama will be a time-wrapping political mystery about a female named Seo Joong-in, played by Lee Joo-young, who becomes connected to a reporter called Lee Jin-woo, played by Lee So-jin, from 5 years in the past through a phone call. Seo Joong-in discovers a dangerous truth as she tries to prevent the death of her father, Seo Gi-tae, played by Kim Yong-chol, who is the president. This will notably be Lee Joo-young's first leading role, and the main cast includes Lee So-jin, Lee Joo-young, Kim Yong-chol, and Moon Jong-hee. It will be broadcasted on OCN on February the 20th. The plot centers around an Italian lawyer played by Song Joong-ki, who moves back to Korea after a conflict with his organization members. In Korea, he gets involved with a tough lawyer named Hong Cha-young. Together, they work on bringing down villains using methods that could be considered unlawful. The cast includes Song Joong-ki, Jeon Yoo-bin, 2PM's Taekyeon, Yoo Jae-myung, Kim Yoo-jin, Kwak Dong-yeon, and Joo Han-chul. It will be also broadcasted on JTBC and will air its first episode on February 20. The drama is considered one of the most anticipated releases of 2021 and also marks the first K-drama of Taekyeon following his military discharge. The plot centers around a rookie police officer called Jung Bae-rum, which is played by Lee Sung-gi, who works at a police substation. He is honest and he tries to maintain justice. He comes face to face with a psychopath murderer who sends fear down everyone's spines. The murderer changes his life. The cast of the upcoming mystery thriller drama will be led by Lee Sung-ki, Lee Hee-jeon, Park Joo-hyun, Kyung Soo-jin, and many more, and will be broadcasted on TVN. The first episode will air on February 24th. Despite the many setbacks that followed the drama, it will be airing next month. It follows a group of students who begins to search for M. M wrote a post on the community board of Soyoung University website. The content of the post turns the university upside down. The main cast includes Park Hae-soo, NCT Jaehyun, Bae Hyun-sung, and many more. It will be broadcasted on KBS and will air the first episode on February 26. So this is the full list, guys. What do you think of the upcoming K-dramas that are set to air in February? Which one of these K-dramas are you most excited to see? Let us know what you think in the comment section below.